I cannot enter. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That gate should shut properly.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Limfergal bastard! Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name! I shall tear them apart and spill my blood to the pit. You found your death in me! Your blood is now mine. I shall crush you.
It's locked. At least one Skal escaped Fergal's wrath. How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must...
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank...
Sean Hampton sent me here.
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not...
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had...
What the hell was that thing?
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they seek.
So is it you that Sean...
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent...
Maybe because he is the sad saint.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one...
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is shocked.
Thank you.
Keep your distance, Echo! Oh, Bridget, allow me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant. Your smell is enticing.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young.
I've so many questions I need to ask you.
I love question.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't.
Have you tried to eat or drink?
People here tried to feed me, but
Does the pain...
it is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and...
Your room, the blood.
to see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed.
Why did you...
And why not? This is where...
So you design...
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you...
Bridget is kind. She only needs...
I have a question of the utmost importance.
questions. Questions.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the...
First, a question from...
Very well then.
Are you like me? Are you...
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer...
I like what I am. I truly...
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone?
I will not lie. I wanted blood.
Who was that man? The one...
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone...
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks. And right...
Shadows.
The shadows. They heard me.
And these shadows, this presence... Do you...
It spoke only to me.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed.
Questions about me?
Nothing, Doctor. I said...
Have you found the answer?
There is too much left.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more.
Why do you live here?
Live
What are you...
from the guilt, the shame.
Why don't you leave this...
We are the sewer skulls. The
Your diction?
true. I'm not.
Can I be a...
We ask but one thing.
You were once...
It is as sad as it is long, young.
For how long have you been in...
Skulls have been hiding under London since Vampyr.
Where did you hide?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, grovel.
What manner of creature is...
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what
What is a skull in...
the progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A work.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Egon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our high...
Thank...
How is in such a long time? How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Are you all right, sir?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else.
I beg your pardon.
I said go. Leave me...
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did.
Then why did you kill...
That arsehole always mocked me for the colour of my skin. Usually I...
Whatever you've done,
I just wanted to teach him a lesson. Not kill him. I'm not responsible for a murder if I didn't want to commit it.
believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on...
It's locked, all right.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust. The vampire hunter will never find us here.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all.
What will be the result?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening.
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple...
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly.
Oh, these are terrible times.
Does this place belong to you?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family.
The Dawsons?
Not at all. The donation was made before...
So you have the run of the place?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I...
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving...
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old...
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You can't...
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget...
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
It's locked, all right. Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother?
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here. This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that? Where does this blood trail lead? So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
Why drag the poor wench across all these streets to let her expire and be found here?
You're surprising.
A leech! We have to stop it!
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Her shoes and clothes are quite... Only a golden watch. The marks on this woman's neck.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it. What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence.
Help me! You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Left me to rot in this grave! You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind! You're a monster! What have you done? Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for. Come to me, Jonathan. Abomination! Rest in peace, monster. Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood. The flower's dying. It needs water.